Right, it's been a little bit since I did one of these. Sorry for that. Been a little bit since I did one of these, so I just not really had the time or the energy to do it. And also because this set I'm seeing here is a bit of a rough one. We're starting off with what some people say is one of the hardest of the coloured ciphers. We have quite a difficult radar module, or X dash module even. Tell me why it's fine. Then we got more ciphers, got Traversal and Goofier game, and not wires coming up. A lot more ciphers. Don't know where I'll be able to get to. The limit will probably be pattern hypercube because 55 Twitch plays points, that's going to be painful. But more likely I might end up either getting stuck on this or something else. Magic Cube is definitely going to be a painful one. This is a classic case from previous episodes of how far we'll get. We'll see how much energy I have for this one. If it was enough. Got some things. Got just time on it and don't know why I didn't see that beforehand and went over. There we go. I'm in a profile that had all the which I haven't got to yet, and hopefully we can tick some more off today. So starting off with CHESPP and starting off with transpose hard Polybius cipher. This step uses an encrypted word, so the two keys on page 1 is fractionation key and transposition key. So fractionation is going to be whilst, and then the transposition keys we match. The fractionation key and enter into the left half of the hub Polybius going reading order. So I'm sure that they will motivate them. Probably should mention that here, but so the left half, so WHILST. At the rest of the alphabet, letter by letter moving right into the right half after running out of letters. So that would be B, Q, R, S, U, V, W, Z. We already use W, H, I, L, S, and T. Yeah. That would be so we move this here, then that like that, and this. Convert each letter of the encrypted word to 3 coordinates, write them out to the bottom in order half row column. So C would be left 2, 4. Then we have left 1, 2, left 3, 1. S is going to be left 5, and 2 P's are going to be right 2 1, right 2 1. So write them out of them in order. So then we have left, 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 right, right, 2 1 3, 1 2 2, 2 1 3 1 2 2, and 4 2 5 2 4 2 1 5 1 1. Yes. Each reference instruction key finding the previous square and perform the following operations on the 6x3 matrix created. If you had odd step in the process, shift the row of that letter's coordinate to the left by the column coordinate. Right. So if you had an odd step in the process, shift the row that letter's coordinate. So we ignore certain numbers. Start the column with the matrix equal to the key list column coordinate. So you can close to the right equal wherever it's necessary, swap the two columns with this procedure. Okay, so we have M, T, H, and AC. So the first one could be odd step. Shift the row of that letter's coordinate. So that letter's coordinate is this row. So row 1 to left by the column 3. We've got A. Start the column of the matrix equal to the current key letters column coordinate 2. Then continue counting columns to the right equal to the row coordinate. So 2. Swap the two columns received by this procedure. So this one is O should be okay. So that was 2. So we are swapping, so basically L, R on 1, 5 and 2. T, B, so for row, so with 2 this time, left by the column coordinate, which is 1, so left by 1, but not with any 3s. So left by 1, but then move 3 back to where it was. Then we have C, which is colour of the matrix to the current lens column coordinate, to the right row coordinate, then swapping those. So L R 2212, and then H B either row that left coordinate which is left by the column coordinate. So H is top row, left by the column coordinate, which is 2. Then read off the result. So right 1 4 N, left 1 5 S, left 3 1 E, right 2 1 P, left 2 1 T, left 2 2 A. You can now see why it's a bit of a pain. This one. This requires the 3 keywords on page 2, but it's the first encrypted word. So you can do the keyword. So if you go to the keyword, this requires the first you can use construct 2 triplex reflectors. Construct a control reflector, make a stream by KTaNE, go there by that will remove all second occurrences. So I can now say I can say this is the most frustrating one. C L O S E R. Looking by 9 grid. So the top reflector, 789. The first one. The second one is that. The letter encrypted word on the top reflector, then find the letter in the same position in the bottom reflector, which is the first intermediate letter. So O is to Q, is to R, is G, and then what happens? A. So after each letter we also shift reflectors as well. So N. So the intermediate letters is the first one in the bottom one, and then whatever the second bomb reflector one goes to in the top. So N goes to M, which goes to R, which goes to P, then we're on odd step. The row of the first intermediate letter is found in to the left by the two most significant digits is ternary. It's to the upper position of the current letter, the third key in the ternary. Oh, good, of course we don't need with the last one because it's the last letter. So for the upper position of the current letter, the third key into ternary, so that'll be V. That's second here, but 22 minus 9, minus 9. So 2, 9 minus 1, 3 minus 1, 1. So 2, 1, 1. Alt step. Shift the row of the first intermediate letter, shift that one. And into left by the two most significant. So this one's going to be to the left by, that'll be 7. There's the left by 7. So it's that. And then the column of the second down by the last, so 1, down. So E would go here, D, R. Then we have S, which goes to Q. S to Q, which goes to M, which goes to R. Then we're taking O this time. That's 15. That's going to be that. So even step, hit the column, doesn't really going down with the first insignificant. So it's just swapping it between them basically. So this one's going to be down 1, and down 1 for this. This would be the Q one, so down 1 would be F will go there, L will go there, and Q will go there. And 2 0 is going to be 6. So the one that M was in by 6. No. We then have E. I'm more than expecting I've been doing this wrong. Ironically, getting the same letters here. The Q then M there, yeah. So that was E to P, P to R, R to S. And that is D, 0, 1, 1. So that would be the row of this one. Row this one to the left by 1. The row to the left by 1. And the column of this one down by 1. We have P goes to R, R goes to H, H goes to V, even step again, so we got 11, which would be 1, 0, 2. So this could be the column again, right? Yeah, column for first. Then the first down by 1. And the row, this one to the unless my turn. Bye. No. There we go. Okay. T goes to F. PRS and RHB. So T goes to F. F goes to T goes to F. F goes to L. And L goes to A. We have A, which is 0, 0, 1. And this is a which one did we just do here? What did we do previously? It's row again. So it's 0, 0, 1. We're not shifting the row at all. We're shifting the column to second down 1. Yeah. Which then gives us A goes to C, goes to O, goes to B. I doubt that's right, but so we then need define the critical stage system 2. Check out the keywords from the last page. Before the following steps, for each letter of the keyword, place a pivot of the X letter in the word where X is equal to the current letter. The first key's output position, modulo 5 plus 1. You know, left substring was separated by the current letter in the second key. So this basically, hopefully this ends up working. So it's the first letter of the encrypted word, first key's output position, mod 5 plus 1. So 20. No. 20 mod 5. First key is output position mod 5 plus 1. So after the first letter, swap the two sides and shift forwards by 8. So shift forwards by 8. You get Z A D I J. Then we have after 4 swap. We're shifting forwards by 9, so J will become S, P will become Y. We then have 9, 5, and that's forwards by 12, so that would be up to M, and I will go to U. But no idea if this is even close at this point. Got 20 again. That's going to be forward by 12 as well. S goes to E, Y goes to K, Z goes to L, A goes to M, D goes to P, possibly. Doesn't look like it though, which is annoying. We are still shifting a bunch of letters here, so I doubt this is right. D, E, F, I. Oh, it generally used to be that. If it is. Okay. Thank goodness for that. We've been on a decent streak on these coloured ciphers, to be honest. Right, time for X radar. This is a slightly harder one, so as they rotate, we see the front and then the back one. So hopefully we can get some easy shapes here. It doesn't look like it though. So much so that I might even reset for some better shape around G. Yeah. Definitely gonna go for some better RNG there. Gonna have the next one on as well. It practices, but I generally don't know if I retain much of it. So, we have to identify what all the shapes are. One of the shapes will be what is on the button. Well, that's the icon medium. Green something. I think that's red cone. Purple square. in yellow something. We don't have the thing that is the same on both. Which means either that green is an icosahedron, or the yellow is a sphere, is a cube. I'm not confident with that at all, but that looks more like you than this one being icosahedron, so. Well, this is otherwise another question. My guess is that's a cube as well. Like, I'm confident with this one, confident with that one. I'm scared to press it. See? So, probably that could possibly be the green icosahedron as well. There's definitely a focus sphere. No, I'm gonna see what this is, see if I would have been right. Because that was another brutal one. I would have been wrong immediately because it was a purple cone, okay? Purple cone, there was red cube, green icosahedron. Sorry, cone purple, cone red, cube green. Yeah. Then yellow icosahedron, yellow cone. So I would have been wrong there. Very much wrong. This is definitely one of the toughest ones. Okay, that one's got to be a sphere. But that one looks horrible as well. This could be a painful one. I think that tells what the one that's same as bun is. Oh, but then I would say that was a purple cube. If we know it was right. I think that's the yellow cylinder because of the rounded shape of it. So that looks like quite round, so I'm going to want to say cylinder for that. I want to say cube for that one, but it doesn't look like it's going to be a cube. Oh my god. It might take me a few attempts, but this is how I did there. Blue cosine, yeah. That one's sphere, green cube, yellow cylinder, and then purple cylinder. So I've got everything but the purple one. Okay. And one of these I'm just have to commit, and if I get a strike, I get a strike. Green cosine. Yellow sphere. That's with like yellow cylinder. Yellow sphere again. And that could be blue cylinder, which would be where we start. That's definitely green icosahedron. That's, I feel like that's definitely a blue, yellow sphere. That seems more like a cylinder. That's a sphere again. It's just the two cylinders basically. What I mean, we're pretty certain that the yellow one's definitely not icosahedrons. Yeah. We're pretty certain that the green one isn't a sphere. So blue cylinder is the only possible choice for the last one. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Because this one's definitely green icosahedron. Here we have that's definitely a yellow sphere. It's just this next one, whether or not as a cylinder. It's not a sphere. Is there a chance it could be is it the cylinder or cone? The cylinder or cube, I think. I don't think it could be cone. It seems rounded enough to be a cylinder. But basically, of course, I'm basing all this randomness of a small slither in the middle. It is very much this yellow cylinder. I'm gonna go with it. You know, I'm not sure with the blue one. Pretty certain of it because yellow and green aren't the ones that are on their buttons. So, okay. Then we need to press the shape, then its colour. So yellow sphere, shape and colour with it. Then cylinder yellow. This is where the stripe might come. Yeah. So it's not a cylinder. It's going to remain the same, so it's going to be then sphere yellow, and then it's wherever this shape is. Could it actually be a cone? It's one of these two. The question is, do I go cone or do I go cube? Because other than that, I basically know what it is. So okay, I guess correctly. It was a cone. I guess cone because if it wasn't cylinder and it still seemed to have a rounded edge, I knew it wasn't the sphere, it had to be the cone. So that's done, a bit messily, but it's done now. So thanks for telling me where. Within the string shown below, shoot it to the right n times. Shoot to the right n times, the n is the last digit serial number. This is string A. And then look to the bit. The prime sequence we have would be battery 0, value 0, indicators 3, lit 2, unlit 1, ports 4, hot plates 2, first digit 3, last digit 2, and what is on the bottom 2. So we should expect to see AA, speech marks, exclamation mark, star, hashtag, exclamation mark, speech marks, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Okay, I can immediately see which one's different. Star hash. Then speech marks, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Yeah. So the different one is this one. This has been given 3 rather than 2, so it's bigger. And the prime sequence by 1 is more than the corresponding prime digit. It's about when its character go to its position. And display sequence on the right side of the display. Okay. Alright, so next we have more ciphers. Magenta cipher, Traversal, some shorts, and off-white. So we've got Magenta cipher. It's only one page. BHV SSE. So affine ciphered. The correct word can be decoded using the following formula. So C minus X times D or 26. But X is calculated by taking the sum of serial number of digits. Or so with serial number of digits, so for 125 plus 1, 5. These multiplication inverse are displayed on the middle screen. So when mod 26 equals 1, 19 times 2 mod 26, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11. Here's telling that we know if we plug into the equation to the value. It was only value back into a letter. So we have 2, 8, 2, yeah, 19, 19, 5. Because that's S, G, E, X, X, Z. Mischkowski. We have Mischkowski's transition is taking the letters, serial number, and inside each letter, alphabetical order. So each letter, EUIPM. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Clicking it S, G, E, X, X, Z. Auto key. Okay, this is the one where the key is generated by creating the word. So our current key is just DXU. So that's going to be 24 minus 4. T, which is the next letter in the key, minus 24 plus 26. U, 24 minus 21. I minus 20 plus 26. 26 minus 21. And 7 minus A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Yeah. 7 minus 3. You did. What's key is actually quite an interesting one because basically, as you're decrypting the word, you're creating the key. So which means when you do this, you just take your word and you take the word again and do this. It's quite interesting. Okay, so traversal. I think we've actually started on a pretty decent starting point here. Since all of them are white, means that all three of them have those walls. So we already have a sort of a set of positions who could be in each of these mazes. There as well. There. Trying to see if I've got all of them. Can't see any more in this one. I don't think there's any more in that one. So if we go where we are in all of these mazes, basically. So if we go that way, try and find K. We go up, all of them still have a lower wall. That one's fine, that one's fine. It doesn't have us anything in this one. It doesn't have also anything, that's just expected given that's how we moved. Yeah. So, can we see anything out from here? Oh, we to choose from all of these. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. So it's not that. They're not both the lower one then. And they're both, I guess both technically not the upper one either. Yeah. So that would be, yeah. So I think there's another one here that I didn't see then. There's one there. So I mean that one's here. So I think that once we take up this one, what do I do? Hopefully that one didn't be bad. Going up 3. up, 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 up. No, so this one up, up, up. Would that make sense with that? Does that mean all of them are down enough or more? So is it there? And this one? So hypothesis. Over here. So if we move one to the right, the line up. No, because it wasn't going to need enough for all there. Okay, it doesn't make sense. That would make sense though. I haven't find anything else. That seems to be our best tell. If we need to reduce all of the possible cases. Can't see any more in there. There's a lot more options in the main three than everything thought, I think. And we have going up still has a more there's a gap to the left. Maybe these are yeah, gets rid of that one. That gets rid of that one. The rest of these are fine. Just moving all of these up. Go up again means they all have a wall to the left, but don't have a wall above them. That one's gone. That one's fine. That one's fine. That one's gone. That one's fine. That one's fine. That one's not. That one's fine. That one's not fine. That one's not fine. That one is. Going to narrow this down further. Going up 2 more gives us a missing left as well. That gives it that one. That's still fine for both of these. This is we know what the other ones are. Or do we? No. Because both of those would say that they had a wall up, but that wouldn't make sense. Down 3, they can't have more than left. Two, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Vertical. Going right from there gives us a missing wall to the right. That's fine. That's not. That's not. That's fine. That's fine. That's not. That's not. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So that we know that one, I think now. And right, we must need more the missing one side. Down we have left and right, so we can only have up and down here. That one's like these two are fine. Down from there. We have left like that. Then we need up. We have that covered. That's done. That still needs one more. That still needs one more. That. Go right from here. Everything has an up. Then two of them have two of them right. Yep. We went down. We have everything having right. Two of them having left. Two of them having down. And none of them having up. Yes. Okay. Maybe let's try and get into an easy position. Left, up, up. Still makes sense. Yes. So B. So we went up, left, left, up, left, left, up, left, left. Okay, so we went left, up, left, left, up, left, up, left. Okay. Okay, good. We got there eventually. Okay. I'm in shorts. I can guarantee this is where the next strike thing comes. And I just remembered I didn't put in the X-ray that one there. So that it all screaming at the screen there. The module has 4 buttons arranged in a diamond shape with the wires in line. Upon receiving the spark will then flash the colour of the button sending, but the button slide is broken over would never actually illuminate. So when you press create buttons for stages, every stage must create any correct one from previous stage in order on a new button. Look at the flashes of the buttons. These flashes form a sequence of initially one flash. Look at the last flash. Is a position flashing button and the button. These are relative position of the flashing button whose colour of the flash. Relative of the flash button and with the colour of the flash. Select the small grid, large grid below. The small grid to select the position to present the module. When receiving the spark will then flash the colour of the one sending the spark. Receiving the spark, then flashing the colour, upon sending the spark. Look at the flashes of the buttons. So it's that row. To understand what he's trying to say. No. No, I don't want to add
So in this case, but in this case, it is going to be going down to the bottom, or ever actually look at the last in the large grid below. Is to take our new flash that we have here, and if we take a look at this grid down here, we see that we have a bunch of different arrows strapped. The left and the down right is going to be up. The up and the down left is going to be on the right side, and then the up left and the right is going to be on the bottom part of the cipher. And in this case, each of these guys are actually going to give a series of different, essentially a bunch of different rules that you need to follow. Flash is going to be appearing at the bottom in this case. So in this case, the bottom is going to be appearing, and we're we're simply just going to be pressing the position of the flash, which is going to be down. And just like that, that's good to go. It's essentially going to be trying to find us to follow the rules. So let's take a look at the next one. So in this, it's easier to differentiate between that red. So the down left motion wants us to go over to here. So it wants us to go to it wants us to press the position of the flashing color. The position of flashing color in this case is actually on the right side. So this is going to be on the right side. So we're going to be simply pressing this guy right over here. So it's going to be a down right. Just like that. The rules are simple, and don't be fooled by them. Do not be fooled by them, because they are not that hard to do. So now we have the red is flashing, and it's going to go into the upright. It's going to be going in the upright position. Which in this case, if we take a look at the upright, which represents the position of the flash, in this case, this is going to be over at the right side. So this is going to be representing the position of the flash. So we simply just are going to be pressing right for this stage. So we're going to take a look down, right. Remember, we're trying to take a look at what the direction of the flash is going to be based off of this diagram and on the outside of these what the outside of these little position of the flashing color is the cyan, which is going to be up top. Of course, will not that you don't the thing, but the flash is going to be at the right side, or green in this case. And green wants me to take a look at the right side. Give me a second. Motorcyclist is going by, for those of you who can't hear that. In this case, green is going to be the side that we need to press, because it is the side of which the flashing button is on, or it's rather the color of which the flashing button is going to be on. And in this case, we're going to be pressing the right side because the smaller grid here wants me to focus on the right side. So we're going to press right over this one here. Just like that. Now, it's going to be the exact same thing. There's no stage knowledge that we need to have. There's no increasing. There is the possibility of there being duplicates, and in this case, there is. So we can simply use implied knowledge and simply say that this is going to be a right, just like that. Now for our next stage, purple is going to be moving down to red. So purple is going to be moving down. So the position of the flash in this case is going to be it's going to be flashing at the bottom part. It's not the position of the flashing color. The flashing color would be up. So in this case, the flash is going to be at the red, which means that this is going to be down. So right down, because remember, we're taking a look here. Essentially, the left and right want you to only focus on the position, not the actual color. But it's important that you make sure the terminology is important as well. The flash is where the wire is traveling to. The flashing color is where it originates from.
Okay. Don't get it. So, its relative position, the flashing button.
So if we had to have a left or down, what the outside of these little subgrids have, exact same thing, bottom here of the wants me to take a look at the right side. Give me a second. Motorcyclist is going by for those of you who can't hear that. In this case, green is going to be the side that we need to press because it is the side of which the flashing button is on, or it's rather the color of which the flashing button is going to be on. And in this case, we're going to be pressing the right side because the smaller grid here wants me to focus on the right side. So we're going to press right.
Oh wait, so is it flashing button is that one, but in here is that side. And then okay. Just classic case of confusing wording. What you put it in another one of those cases where it might not get very many clear things, but flashing button. So is that going to be right? Okay. Flashing colour. Okay. That way, and it's here. Flashing the flasher. Okay. That was really confusing to begin with. Now this is a cipher mod that was sort of made to take the piss out of the, or take the mic, sorry, about out of the other coloured ciphers that are around here. And the answer isn't actually going to be a word in this case. Or we're not going to be saying the word in the normal sense. If you can see that these have some interesting names. Obviously it's been jumping leaf for orphanage cipher. If you remember when we did forest cipher, I think these names are meant to be taking the piss out of, sorry for swearing again. Meant to be taking the mick out of those names. We're going to take these, and then this year we wrote its centre 180, which is these ones, using these as in the middle. So start with Job Job, which is these middle ones flipped over. I like to just note down just so I make sure I get it right. So that would be B, C, D, Q, R, S. We have S, so Volcano. Put RQ, so we do these three. The answer is these two swap. And we have RQ and VW. So Q, R, V, W. Well, it'll be WV. So it'd be flipped the other way around. Technically we're just swapping these two and swapping these two. Yeah. So the core is just swapping the corners and our approaches is swapping this one and this one, this one and this one, and this one and this one. Then we jump over letters, basically making a move to pair so X, T, T, E, U, I. Let's one jump directly over layer 2. So in this case, K to E, then up like that, then one more time. You basically do it 3 times. So in this case, once is an X. While the letter in appeared in X, the letter in X remains in X, and the letter jumps over the center cell. So just that. So the XF T 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 UI up 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 right 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 up 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 right 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 up 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 right 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 down down right with down down left left down left left down down left left. Yeah, we take the numbers from the middle. I have done this one before too, so hopefully I remember part of this. The McDonald's chicken nugget Big Mac cipher. Better do the order times. So we can just get rid of these ones, but 7 6 times 26. Each letter is their alphabet position, and Z, yeah, Z is 0 in this instance. So we should have these. We have this is double chicken nuggets ordered. We can figure out by divide the paid amount by 4. Divide below by 41. Hopefully the entire thing was 41. So that is 30 minus 31, 19 is 41. So that would be SA. That would be 19 and 1. We then have 6 and 5. Safety. Safest. Then. Yeah. So this is what I meant by we wouldn't be actually submitting a word, rather submitting an NFT. First is 6 characters on this for each letter, each word replaced by its alphabetical position modulo 10. So 9, 1, 6, 5, 9, 0. It is made by the product of all. Product is made by the product of all alphabetical positions of the descriptive word. So that's 19 times 1 times 6 times 5, 19 times 20. Yeah. So it comes in the sequence and then to complete the second sequence until the sequence is 12 long. Here it is. The generate sequence is drawing the two sequences are classified. Reference the first 3 digits. It's this, then these ones, then that. 12 digits of the generated sequence. It's going to be that one. I find it's often 0. Because you get a 5 and a 2, or any even number of 5, which is E, which is quite easy to get. Or anything above 10, the last one's going to be 0, unless the number gets big enough to knock the 0 off the end. Anyway, so reference the first 3 digits in your sequence. 9, 1, 6. See it. Cyan, black and white. Now subtract 6 and do the range 1 to 6. 3, 0, equivalence 6, that's on 6, that's on 6. Split these 8 digits into 4 pairs. Each page with this coordinate in the grid. Fill the entire sequence in grid in column 1. The rectangle whose opposite corners are coordinate 1, coordinate 2. First in the pair column, the column row. The column row is going to be fifth column, third row, and sixth column, second row. A rectangle like that. Then we have white, which would be first column, sixth row, and sixth on the sixth row. Yeah. Then we invert everything in this region. So red sign is red. So hopefully that's it. Not. God damn it. What was the one? Oh. Well, that's a bit of an embarrassing one, but I count that because I didn't have the answer, just forgot these two squares. That's an annoying one to strike on as well. This is basically the same as Keypad. Thankfully, a nice easy one to finish off with. It is basically identical to Keypad, just with easier symbols to describe. Have a look at Goofier game now. That was a annoying striking off-white cipher, but like I did have the answer. I just was being an idiot with it, so I'm gonna count it, but a bit of an annoying set of strikes to get there. It's a Goofier game. You might have seen a more recent module if you've joined the community recently, which is called Footover. This is similar, but we have the little loop over side of it. If you have a loop over, this is just get everything to say the same thing. If I remember correctly, what they did to do first was get everything to say, like, focus on just getting everything, then row column to say the same thing first. Hey, possible here. I see, because when you press up and down so many times, you have to, if you press up and down 5 times, it just flips between two numbers. So, I'm not exactly sure what the method here is.
All available experts, please report to room A9.
Can do is try and get a 9 into the second row, because 9 is what I can do. Second row, you can just shift this right until you have any zeros in there. In this case, I have arms down and place 9s here, and then I would shift to the third row so that 9s would end up in those positions below it. So in this case, I have two 4s here.
Alright.
If I shift this right 5, it would go 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then shift them back up. And now I have a second 0 here. The reason why it's 9 is shift it
Okay.
up and plug a 0.
So we're just trying to get 9s attached to stuff, I guess. I'm guessing then. Right. Okay. Is that what the method's going to be? Is then it's just these. Oh, yeah. That was fine already. That was fine already. That was good. That was good. Right, okay. So you don't need to do that to these. But what do you do with the last row? Check for the last row.
7. And now over here, we know that what I also have spotted, always going to want to check the one to the right of a 0. Shifting one more left would be a 2, because this 3 would shift into 2 would shift into 1, and this 1 would shift into a 0. So basically, upon clicking the left on the row 5, this 5 would shift to a 4, 4 would shift to a 3, 3 would shift to a 2, 2 would shift to a 1, and the 1 would shift to a 0.
Right.
And now, to the left of the 5, the left one will be 1, unaffected, and all the others will have. Here is this 8 will decrease to a 7 if I move it left, and this 4 will decrease to a 3. So columns 3 and 4, whatever digit is below, to a 7. And now over here we have another set of zeros, so to the right it has a 4, and 4 shifting left one would be a 3, so I bring this up to a 3. And what's going to happen here is this 8 will decrease to a 7 if I move it left, and this 4 will decrease to a 3. So columns 3 and 5 will be unaffected, and all the others will have numbers subtracted out of them, so I shift it left.
Ah, okay, I see. So then we would do... Okay, that's actually... And then... That's cool. That's actually a really simple method as well. Thank you, Quinn, for that. So, to get it back in my head, Goofier game. So, get the first row as you want it. Then shift the rows down so you can then stick 9s underneath 9s. Then shift them back up again. I'm sure when that's not possible, you try a different number to get it back up there. Also, you probably figure out something with that. Then you shift. Once you've got the first 4 rows, you then get one column as a 0, and then use that to get everything else where it needs to be. Yeah. Okay. I'll try that again later on, just in my own time, to see if I can figure that out. If I can do that by myself, basically. Other than that, got another Cipher and another interesting module. I don't know how much longer we'll go on for. Magic Cube might be a bit of a painful one, so might be where I stop in the end. I also know that we've got Cream and Not Wise and Coral Cipher, I think, quite long, so it might take up a lot of the time anyway. So we'll probably be stopping at Magic Cube. But that doesn't mean we then have Hypercube a little bit afterwards. So I'm probably going to have to ask for tips for Magic Cube and Found Hypercube. Then after that we've got that one kid, which is going to be interesting at least. Anyway. Yeah, let's build that one now because look at me, probably needs a certain way to do it to don't ruin the order too much. Similar to how I messed up Red Light Green Light's order. Right, so Nintendo. Nintendo. Pretty. The keyboard from the middle screen of page 1. Keyboard from the middle screen of page 1. Poker. So, just a classic thing of. It's a classic thing you see in these ciphers because it is ciphering text, so making a cipher out of alphabet makes sense. The number pulse is odd. The number pulse is odd, no. Previous open proper keyword, okay. Let's split the key in half. Then click up underneath the first half. I'm not saying the serial number's fourth character. 26 or 13. The 0. The following instructions for each encrypted word. With the S letter, the key. Go left number times equal to the offset. Over to the right. The above below we ended up to new encrypted letter. Just for the offset and the resulting letter modulating. Okay, so that's going to be nothing. So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. L 17 or 13 is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 is I and 13, so 0. Which is N, so 5. D 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. E again 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go position. Rhythm key on the screen page 1 put. There's 4 cells underneath it, so fits the columns game reading order. So the first character is zero number L, which is, could be it's everything plus 9, so it's going to be odd. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2. Q, then G, F, yeah, like that. So it'd be E, L, I, E, Z. Grammar cipher. Probably right numbers underneath the keyword, sending numbers that go in alphabetical order. 1, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y. Next to the keyboard, remove any duplicate letters. Within the first occurrence, you don't remove all the letters shown in the keyword. So it's going to be business as usual now. P, R, O, U, D, L, Y. The fourth one is 4. Go ahead and leave it to 2. No. Right, the alphabet key under the number key, so if it's kind of within keeping order, in the alphabet key. So So like this. If we key and everything in your record to get your final output key. So that's something our output key to begin with. If then in Y, GKP, CKWD, AITO, BJ, BU, MXL, HSL. The new number key. The first is the number key. The number key is this. So take that. First we do is the number key and add 3. So by summing the first two numbers, we just add the secondary numbers. 9, 8, 2. How many do we need? That many. On the end letter, okay, we're in the top alphabet. Okay, letter number is equal to the number key, and below it has your descriptive letter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Potter. Tell me where it goes. E. Goes there. And E. And 2. Yeah, Potter. This is a scary one. So each have to determine by how many other components are connected. Right, so this one goes across with a left right and left down, left up, and a left up. So 2 left ups. Down. We have one across this one. We've got one across this way as well. Yeah. only one cross in both directions. So that one. But rotated, I think. That was join straight across. First one. Wait, it did not mean which one is which. So it's an R. Look at R. The module serial number as well. So type R, serial number. So for the LEDs, they are counter. Screen is clockwise. The battery is 180. The LH. As we know, the serial number involved in whether it's connected to the battery. So the button is, screen is, and the LEDs are as well. So button. The colour always indicates which is the navigator rotate the maze. Its orientation matches that of the button. So upside down. So I'll quickly try and open this. Flip the other way. So we're looking at this one. The base locations are still indexed given by the colours of the buttons, button and battery. The button battery is in colour, the exit colour is white instead of the battery's colour. Base locations at the start and exit are given by colours of the buttons and the battery. The So the colour of the button is around here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Be like that. So our start position is there, and the battery is Magenta is going to be there. Modify the exit location by moving them one space in direction specified by each true statement. The AAA battery. So is that referring to what a widget is? I think it's a bit of a difference. I'm missing the what battery that is. Which is really not specifying what the batteries even look like. Yes on that one. There's a lot they just didn't specify here. I don't think white counts as a secondary colour, but actually I'm just going to do this just to check. Yeah, so it was AAA. It was that. Okay. So I believe we have some idea now. We're definitely not going to get that case again though, so going to see if there are a different one, but like, I think this is just an unfortunate moment. Not unfortunate, like, I just know that sometimes speaking evolves when you can leave out stuff. Okay, so that is the battery's that. I'm basically going to just quickly scout out what each of these batteries are. That's a D battery. So those are AAA's again. Let's go with this for now. So we have left down, left up, left down, and left up. So 3 and 1. So that one. The other options are 3 and 1. That one. So between those two, it depends if these ones also connect or if some of them loop around. Looking here, that one loops around, so it's that one. So that's this one. This goes to that one and that one, yeah. This one goes to there, loops around, is that one. Yeah, so type Y is going. So we also need the serial number probably. Let's see. Does type Y need a serial number? Because that's a lot. Get the serial number only just in case. So those are the button. LEDs are 180. Screen is clockwise. Battery is counterclockwise. And back connected to the battery. So there'll be two of them. That being the button and LEDs. Screen is not. Okay. The button calls module. See sounds correspond to digits. So whether on the screen or release the release button if the color screen of multiple 11 is displayed. with 10 sounds each corresponding to distance 0 to 9. So that was 8 and 1. That gave the glitch sound from broken buttons and that double O as well. Let's try again another 8 and here. 8 without 1. Yeah, okay. So there's 4 tenths. These whole quartz. Try and get 2 on one of these. That's it. Need 5. That's painting. That's like the block noise. The painting with one of the things on it. That was the one I'm least confident on though. It's 6 or something. That's fast math. It's 7 and 9 still. God, what's that from? Oh, you can hear so many. Sorry if you can't hear them. So if you have to turn up a bit to hear these sounds, then we just need 9 with anything else. That was sync. So we do need 0. Have a chance. Okay. module 2 sounds associated with digits. So we have Broken Bones, Double O, Tennis, and Shout, Hogwarts, Think, Battleship, Painting, Fast Math, Stone Me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah. And then because it gives us 5 sounds to play, going to a 5-digit number for each twisting below, transform the number in the way described. Going to it again. Can't. That's good. Nope. Time to start again then. Wouldn't have gone so far quickly into it. Didn't realise you can reset that. That's a D, I think. We have down, up, up, so 3 up, 1 down. So that again. So that's fine as well. So everything goes to place. So let's type A this time. So I'm annoyed that I didn't get to do that type Y one because actually that would actually look quite interesting. Then we have clockwise we have the battery. Counterclockwise we have the LEDs and the screen is opposite. Okay, to the battery we have button, button, screen, button. Yeah. So I think this is the easy one. Like no LED sheds includes any other component. No. Hydrogen, no Yoko, no. Space in the button shows a character with module serial number. No. Right. Text on the button. Text on the button shows a character with the module serial number. No. Or it's a D battery. I think that's a D battery. We'll be using the display number. Between button the same colour. No. Two more green components. No. All components share a colour with the AD. All components share a colour with the AD. No. Blue LED cyan. No. Screen faces null. No. The component has the same colour as the battery. Yeah. So lastly, 5 digit root 6. Might get a strike here though. Big digit root 6. I 669 could have worked with that. There's 2 there. Okay. You're not even going to do the harder one, but let's have a look at what that would have been. After, if I would have got that, just shuffle everything around. So, final thing we can look at this time. Look at me. Green Cipher, High Flash, Magic Square. Really, Magic Cube goes quadruple simpleton Atlantis, quadruple simpletoned. Actually, how long have we been going for? Not including this bit. We'll be going for there, these, detail, 2 hours 36. So I guess we'll see afterwards if I feel up to doing more or trying just make a cube. I don't think I will. Definitely feels like one I will have to ask for tips for first. But look at me, whenever another module will look at me selected, look at me my page instead, because one that page to satisfy look at me needs. Which means so all of me can satisfy enough times to solve. So effectively we're just gonna keep clicking modules to get look at me done. Like that. I didn't think it was gonna happen after the first one. So that's that one done. It usually just replaces a module, but I find it does break a few times, but that's besides the point. So this is, oh yeah, this is the long one. This is the long one because it has 4 pages. So starting with Grand Prix, I don't know. Grand Prix is a later module. This is quite close now, isn't it? Yeah. Take the keywords. Top of the bottom screens of page 2. Fixate, fact, quartz, then page 3, that order, and the move and jostle. So take the keywords from top of your bottom screen to page 2, then page 3 in that order and top, then run like that. There you go. Right, now this one sits along the top on the left. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The number in the middle column. The numbers on the middle bottom screen of page 1. Uncrypted keyword. Each number in row and each digit in the bottom screen is a column, so row column. So this is just to get a keyword. So 3, 3, be A, 3, 4, be R, 1, 6, E, 5, 5, N, 1, 4, A. Big phone cipher. Then in the top and middle screens of page 4. That order. MSJG, JY, EW. Great, you can see numbers in the table. But find the loading table and phrases with number for X times where X is equal to the position of that letter is within the letter group. So that would be 5, then 7, then 4, then 3, then 4, then 0. All of these are just the first one. Quite literally all of them were just the first one. Like if we had T, it would have been 7, 7. Take the last three numbers on the bottom screen, page 4, repeating the 3-digit sequence to the length of the digit string with the length of the encrypted number string you got from the previous step. So take the last 3 numbers on the bottom screen, repeating the 3-digit sequence to the length of the digit string to the length of the encrypted number string from the previous step is the key number string. So that each digit for the encrypted number string and the string key number string. Subtract the key number from the encrypted number. Each digit for the encrypted number string and the key number string. Oh, it just means the last 3 digits in general. So 3, 8, 8, 1, 5, 4, 6, 0. Very strange table by Here's 3 rows and 10 columns. So we need and this we need the other digits getting. Okay, yeah, if we keep taking the keyword you wrote, step 1 can then read all of the duplicate letters. We're going back to these, adding them onto each other. So he's going to hit a lot with the letters. A, D, Q, U, R, Z, M, P, H, Y, W, N, G, J, O, S, L. And let's just all put on. So we go split into 3 rows. So the first one only has 6. The other one's have 10. With not having anything in 3, 4, 7, or 8. With the second row, taking the first 2 options on screen and third and fourth. Okay. It's going to be 4, 7. Supposed to use any of the this one to use in the bottom screen. This is a pair of digits. First in the first row. Third is going from a letter from the first row. So 3, 8, 8, 1. So we now have a word and now it's time for KTaNE. If we keyword A, so keyword A, so that was like this one. We have arena and scarf. Scrap. Keyword B and this was keyword A. Yeah. the alphabet, with letters present. Suppose the number of ports and number of port plates are the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, no. And then A, B, D, E, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. This will go pages of the 36 serial number characters are the same. Like, the pages of the 36 characters serial number are different. Yes. This has been the end of the keyword. Let's read the 14th letter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. Referring for each letter to the word on screen, page 1. Find the nth letter in key B, from character B. Places letter key A, character A. Your key A, so the last letter. So first we just replace it. Hang on. So we have Q, which becomes W. Then your key A, so the last letter in the key character A. Take out the third letter, key A, and place it back in the position of the asterisk. Okay, and then you key B, so the first letter of the key character B. And yes, the second one was character A, so yeah. Character B. Second letter of key B is back in the position of the asterisk. W. W becomes R. This becomes R. This becomes W. Q becomes A. Up comes I. The Wraith. Okay. Think that's all? Yep. Pipe Flash. B2823 7816 3283 0518 783116. Everyone please the first three in the sequences are connected digits within the first 500 digits of pi. Digits are ordered from left to right. Each digit is search position of the first digit. At the sum of these positions, so this would be 20s. So looking for 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 1, 2, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 109, 110, 111, 112. Okay, this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 44, so 441, 442, 443, 444, 7, 8, 3, 1, 6. That will be 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, 220, 240, 239, 238, 237, 236. For each of the three sequences, if you refer to add the sum of these positions, add the sum of these positions to the average of the numbers displayed on the module, or the nearest integer. So get the sum of all of these. This should be the sum of all of them. Over 3. Round it down. So 4. And then mod 100. The x 44, y equals the third digit of the first number, first digit of the second number, and the fourth digit of the third number. At least this would be equal to y. Z. Find the sum of the digits of roots, positions of each number's first digit, and the sum. Find the sum of the digits of roots of the positions of each number's first digit. So 4 is 4. 4 4 is going to be 3. That's be 12. And that's going to be 11. So 2. So 9. X and Y are either both prime or both composite. It's the fifth digit. X and Z are both even or both odd. No. If Y and Z are both 3. If Z is greater than 10. No. Y is not 0. It is 1 for Y. No. Okay. So basically, the input is the reverse of pi from H to go now in this. Finding magic square. To figure out what number we're aiming for. 294. 78 plus 172. 44, we don't have that. 71, 71, 118. 5 we don't have. 125, 98. 98, 118, 78. Okay. 71, 51. 18, 24. 2. 145. That's right. Eight, 98. There you go. Just took a bit of finagling with it. Okay. Don't know if I had the energy to do that again with a cube. Come after 3 hours, then we'll probably pass 3 hours at this point. So I might leave it there for now. Again, I'm leaving myself on a bit of a bugger one to end on. But I've done so much already that my brain's completely fried. So next time we'll hopefully be able to figure out a method for magic cube. And then we'll be focusing on Ghost, Quadruple Simpleton, which is going to be quite easy. Atlantis, which I'm interested to try out, and then Quadruple Simpleton, which is a variant of Quadruple Simpleton, which is similar to the normal Simpleton, but not really. You get the idea. And then I'll have to ask about Pen Hypercube, and then we're going to be getting into some interesting movies by their own kids, such as Booty Buns and The Door. So we've also got feature cryptography, got Wordle in there. Some interesting ones coming up. We're really close to the That One Kid era, and we have the Pantheon era as well here. Triple Vision, Double Maze, Logic Plumbing. Later on, we're going to have Flashing Cube, and we've got SIHDS as well, which was part of that as well. A little bit here. And soon we also have. Look whose name that is. We still got a little bit to go before that. So next time we'll look at Magic Cube. Until then, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later.